So hi everyone, I'm Emily Schooley, she, her. I'm an actor, filmmaker, voiceover artist, and I refer to myself as a multidimensional creative because I work across multiple jobs, multiple disciplines, across film, theater, and new media. So for me, coming out of high school, I knew that I really wanted to be in the arts. I wanted to be a performing artist specifically. So for me, going into a theater degree was an absolute no-brainer, where like way back in the day, I was at a point where I was like, I'm either gonna go into veterinary medicine or I'm gonna go into the arts. And very quickly, kind of through my last year of high school, the arts, one, that was a place where I found a lot more joy. I'm kind of always been a performer as well, where like, I remember even in my very early days in elementary school, like friends and I would put on plays in the backyard and we'd make our family come and watch. And just from there, like I remember even like, I think I wrote my first script when I was about 6 or 7, and it was for my cat to act out, which went probably about as well as you'd imagine. But yeah, for me, I've always been a storyteller, I've always been a performer. And for me, just the chance to be able to hone those skills in a kind of like a laboratory or like just a place where you're able to do deep work. So to me, like doing a theater degree was a no-brainer to be able to continually build on my skill sets. So I've been working professionally as an arts worker, and that is my full-time job for well over a decade now. I've worked on numerous award-winning fringe shows on the theater side, both as an actor as well as doing some directing. I'm also a multi-time filmmaker now. My most recent film, The Sweetest Goodbye, has screened at over a dozen film festivals so far internationally, and it's received 7 awards and nominations to date. And that is a piece that's very close to my heart for a number of reasons. I actually, as a multidisciplinary and multidimensional artist, I both wrote the script, I'm in front of the camera as the lead actor, I co-directed the film with my cinematographer, and then I was also the person that did probably about 90% of the producing labor. So for me, that just kind of gives you an idea of how I managed to stretch kind of across disciplines and wearing many hats on the same project. For me, doing the degree in theater, but then also bringing in other arts like English language, a little bit of psychology. I studied Japanese at UWaterloo as well. And for me, I find that kind of the foundation of my degree became sort of, it's that saying like the way you do anything is the way you do everything, where I didn't realize how multidisciplinary I actually was until I was out in the working world as a working artist. At UWaterloo, you have the ability to take classes in things like scenic design, costume design, and those were some of the classes that I'd taken alongside doing some of the acting training. That has also given me a really like a great foundation for doing things like fringe theater, where you have to know how to do a basic lighting plot, you have to know how to do cues, you have to know how to do a little bit of set design. So I've been able to bring that multidisciplinary foundation forward into a lot of work and a lot of the projects I've done over the last decade. So a piece of advice that I keep very close to my heart, and it's taken me a long time to kind of both learn and accept this, is just to be very careful whose criticism you take and what you take to heart. Because, not everybody, like people might have a certain idea of this is the way that things should be done, or an actor should look and behave this way, or any kind of those preconceived notions. And sometimes, even though somebody may give you feedback, it may not be fully acceptable or applicable to who you are on the path that you're on. So just as an example, for me as an actor, because acting is very much my passion, very much like the first thing I love doing, like I was saying, like I was a performer even when I was a little kid. I've had a lot of people throughout the years tell me, like I had one agent very early on in my career tell me that she couldn't brand me as a redhead and I should be blonde or brunette. And it's just, some people don't have the capacity to see both your current reality and your potential. So just kind of being aware of how other people are guiding you, especially when you are in this very emerging stage. And it can be very easy to see people that have been doing this as a long time as the expert. Like, you will always be the expert of your own experience, even though there is a lot of value in, learning from others around you as well. It's just developing that strong sense of self, and that finding the people that understand you and that want to support your vision, not what their vision for you might be, if that makes sense.